As you can see, we had a massive 200% rally in open door stock from the time I first posted the video on July 8th. As you can see here, it was posted 7 days ago. You can check this video out. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick update on the technical analysis, but more importantly, this video was actually inspired by this comment right here. He was asking, how do you go about exiting a position? What factors affect your decisions? So I thought this was a very important thing to make a video on. I stated in my previous videos that I will never make a video telling you to exit because I'll show you where I exited. And if you had listened to me, maybe you would be at a loss, but I personally was not at a loss. So this is a very important video. I'm going to give you a quick technical analysis update. A lot of you might be here for that, but more importantly, I want you to, if you're playing this game, if you're trading and playing this game of trying to make money on stocks, more important than when to enter is that you have to have an exit position, and that's personal for you. I cannot tell you what your exit position should be. That's something you have to determine before you even enter. For you, it could be 10%. For someone else, it could be 15%. Someone else might have a lower risk tolerance at 5%. This user was already at a 40% profit. And if you check my comment, I didn't tell him what to do. I just told him that I personally took my money off the table. And if you listen to me, I don't know what he did. If you're seeing this video, tell me. If you listen to me, he would be at a 40% profit. And if he didn't listen to me, he would be greater than a 40% profit if he like exited today. But again, from what we're looking at in the chart, it's hard to know exactly if this rally would have continued or it would have dumped today and filled this gap like right here. Needless to say, none of this is financial advice, not trading advice. This is for educational and entertainment purpose only. So let me show you what I did. So I entered my position pretty much at 71 cents. And as you can see, I called it on the spot. And if you take a look at my channel, pretty much every single time I make a video, my entry point is like on the spot. Like I'm very good at entering a position. Again, I don't tell you when to exit. That's for you to determine you based on your risk tolerance. If you're okay with 5% gain, exit. If you're okay with 15, exit. If it goes up to 50 and then comes back down to 30 and you want to exit at 30%, that's up to you. I cannot tell you where to take an exit position. So for this one, I took an exit position right here at $1.26, and I did that because in my head, this 200-day moving average would be acting as the first resistance. And I didn't want to, when I was trading at this point, I didn't want to wake up the next day and it goes all the way down to like 92 cents or below a dollar. And I'm very happy with my exit position because I made like almost a 70% gain. I made a 70% profit. If I hadn't exited at that position, I would be up even double that. But I have been trading for 15 years. And if I take a look at all the times where I lost money or didn't make as much as I could have, it's every time is because I got too greedy. It's because I was at a position to take a profit, but I was like, no, I want more. I want to see if the stock keeps going up. And it always works against me. And I think statistically that happens to a majority of people. Like even if you're good at like finding an entry position, people get greedy. That's one of the deadly sins. So if you want to make money in the stock market, control your greed. Like if you're in a point where you can take a profit, take the profit and wait for a next opportunity to entry back in or another stock. But if you're in the profit, take the profit. Don't be greedy because this this is not typical. I don't know. I can tell you exactly why this is happening, but based on just a technical analysis, like this is not something typically you would see. So people who are like watching my video and decide to enter here, like they're still in profit. Like every time I posted an update, if you took a position at that point, you'd still be in profit. But look what happened this morning. If you take a look at the 45-minute chart, if you took a position this morning, you'd be like pretty upset because you'd be down almost 15%. And who knows? So this is an interesting point right here, $1.60. So we have to like watch this $1.60 mark because that could act as a support, a potential support. So it could bounce off the support and keep its rally going. But if it breaks the support, then I see it come back and test this 50-day moving average. And let me show you why this $1.60 is a support right now. So this $1.60 is a support because if you see here, it acted as a support multiple times. See, acted as a support here. It almost traded up to the 200-day moving average, came back down, acted as a support right here. And then here it was acting as a support, but then once it broke the support, it started trading lower. And also it was below the 50-day moving average. So now it's above the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. So it could potentially act as a support, but I think there's just too much hype and euphoria with this stock. I don't feel comfortable at this point taking any position. I just want to wait and see. Even if it rallies, I think the next point it could, if the euphoria keeps going up, it could rally up to this point. It could rally up to almost $3, $2.90, because that would act as the next resistance. So from here, it could, like, I could be missing out on another 50% gain, but I don't feel comfortable taking a position right now because it's just too much hype for no reason. When I called it here, like, I felt really comfortable. Like, I was like pretty much 90% certain, like, it wouldn't trade below because it just crossed this 50-day moving average. It was trading at almost near all-time low. And I saw the discrepancy in the options market. If you watch my video, that's how I first find what stock to start my research. So I feel very comfortable taking a position right here. That's why I made the video, and that's why I do make videos on the channel when I feel very comfortable. But now now I'm like at maybe 20% that it could rally up. So I don't want to take that chance. If again, so I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you how to look for the information. I'm telling you how I research, how I use technical indicators. I'm like at 80% that it's gonna come back down and test this 50 to 200-day moving average, but there's still a 20% chance that it could continue to rally. So, if you're feeling risky, do whatever you want. It's your money. I'm just giving you the information and I'm just trying to teach you. So this is for education purpose only. So I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you why the moving averages are so powerful. And I don't like, I know I've been trading for 15 years. There's a lot of stuff I can tell you about, like multiple bottoms, like, reverse head and shoulder, all this stuff. But I've come to this point where I've come to this point that has made me successful by keeping it as simple as possible, not complicating things. And moving averages are the best and simplest tools, and it works. It doesn't work when a stock is being sporadic for no reason, but it works really well when there's clear trend reversals. So I'm going to show you another stock I'm in currently and how I'm using moving average to determine my exit position. And this is a stock I have not made a video on because it took a while for it to like break the point. Like, I was in it for a long time and I didn't make a video because it took too long for it to do what I needed it to do. But I'm right now currently I'm in the profit, and for me this is a very risky play because I'm not in the stock. I'm actually in the options. So I have options at the $2 mark, and I'm at the 2-minute chart. You see the 2-minute chart, and I have my alert set at this $50 moving average on the 2-minute chart. So if it and you see it's like just trailing, it's like trailing above this $50 moving average on the 2-minute chart, which is way more sensitive than if I was looking at the 45-minute chart. So the way I'm playing this is because I have options and the options expire tomorrow. So right now when I'm making this video, it's almost like 1 p.m. here. So I have 3 more hours today. And then if today it breaks this $2 moving average, I'll immediately close out my position because it's options. And tomorrow if I wake up and it starts trading below $2, I lose 100% of my money. So I don't want to risk that. But if it keeps bouncing up, then I might sell some to take out my initial profit and you know let the rest ride until tomorrow. But I'm just giving an example how I use moving averages to take an exit position and how I do it even on a very small time scale. And for the open door stock, why I took an exit position when I was trading right near this 200-day moving average on the daily chart. And then if I give you a little bit more background, if we take a look at why the open door stock is rallying so much, it is directly tied to the Federal Reserve interest rate decision, as we can see highlighted right here. And right now there's a lot of drama with Jerome Powell possibly being fired. And constitutionally, I don't think that's a possibility, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comment. But just that drama alone is causing people to think that, the interest rate might drop, which a lot of people are anticipating the interest rate to drop for sure next year when Jerome Powell is out of the office and Trump puts in a new Fed chair. So that's also causing a lot of euphoria. But I think this drama right now and the Federal Reserve being directly tied to the interest rate, which will directly affect the open door stock, which is where people buy and sell houses. So this is what's causing, if you look at the news, this is what's causing all this like hype and euphoria in the open door stock. But again, if you look at my video, we had no idea. This just started happening like in the past, this hype just started happening like in the past 3 days, 1, 2, 3 days. But we were able to call it all the way back here because of my very unique ability to like screen the options market to look for discrepancies, which no one does. And it's if I've been doing it for a while, but then I started making videos about my stock picks on this channel because I was like, holy man, holy shit, like I'm correct like 90+% of the time. So like why not like share my knowledge? And if you check one of my other videos, the third video on this channel, I literally turned $120 worth of call options into over $8,000 in profit in like 2 days. I don't find another person on YouTube that has done anything similar to that. And I did that by this strategy I use where I look for discrepancies in the options market. And you can't really screen, there's no screener for it. It's a very tedious task. You have to do it manually. You have to look at each week and you just have to look for discrepancies. You could do that yourself too. But I'm not giving you exactly how I do it, but I'm just telling you like what I do. But you could check that video, $120 into over 8K in profit. I think that's a very interesting video. And I'm curious, this has anyone else done anything similar on YouTube and posted a video about it? I'm curious to know. If you find, then please let me know in the comment. So I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Please like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, turn on your post notifications because whenever I come across interesting stocks, I will make a video. I don't come across interesting stocks every day or every other day. Sometimes it could be one time a week. So, but whenever that does happen, I'll post a video. So if you like that kind of stuff, then definitely subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified right away. There's MLGO is interesting right now. It's doing exactly what I predicted it would do. And I will make an update video on that. And I'll make some more update videos on the other stocks that I have posted on this channel. So subscribe, turn on your post notification. Please give this video a like. Say something in the comment. Just say hi or tell me if you're planning on entering this stock or if you're. I'm curious, like, why are you even watching this video? Just take like 20 seconds to just tell me why are you watching this video, what made you want to click on this video, and what do you think about my video style. Be honest, tell me. I'm open to opinions, like tell me what you think about the video, like what you don't like, and just if nothing else, just say hi to me in the comment section. I'll respond to every single comment. I want to interact with you guys in the comment section. So that's it for this video and I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.